like, oh man, like I'm kind of concerned about, what's happening. But I know for sure, like one of those things that you can do with dogs that are aggressive is give them a challenge, because they're looking for a physical challenge, but you can actually give them a mental, emotional, physical kind of mix. So for example, that dog, it was like walk on the, the rocks by the water. Just like walk on top of that, and the dog was just like, and that is what that dog needs to be humbled,
Interesting.
So like they feel a little bit more of that insecurity, and then that actually grows their real confidence, and also a challenge, because it's physical, like I feel like I'm gonna fall out, and then going into the water somehow. I don't know exactly how it works. I have researched this quite a bit, but I don't know why, but every dog that I've had that's been highly aggressive, water brings them back to life. I don't know.
Hey, it's the grounding.
Yeah, it could be
Water's
the
grounding.
I think what I see in the dog is that I see their primal nature being activated by like, hey, if I stop moving, I'm gonna die. So that's a very humbling experience for a dog that's like, I'm tough and I want to bite and kill the other dogs. And that kind of, it's like, oh man, if I stop moving, and then that stresses them out, and also
switches their brain.
Yeah, and then after that, they're like something different dog. Yeah, it's really strange.
What about self-confidence?
So like that's the other part. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. To have self-confidence to go on actual linoleum.
Yeah.
How's that working for you?
No.
Yeah, well, like I said, I can give you a session so you can see what that would be like, But
because I go into the post office and he won't even.
Yeah. So
what is that?
So it can be so many different things, when you don't know the full story of the dog, like if you didn't have them even if you had them since they were taken away from the mom, you don't know the relationship with the mom, where they were at. There was like a lot of variance, and also there's a genetic history. And so there's that. And then it could be something as simple as like, they slipped and fell really hard on linoleum one time and that's it. Or it could be,
I think he did that in my house.
Yeah, it could be that, or it could be like a dog got attacked, or the last time that they were taken away from their mother, they were on a linoleum floor. And I mean, it could just be so many different things. Like dogs carry things differently than we do. So then when they have a relationship with something, it's usually based on like the last thing that happened, not the full thing. So for example, your dog gets into a fight with another dog here. If the last thing is you separate them and you take them away, then this is the fight club. You know what I mean? Because the last thing that happened here is that I got attacked, and then immediately you take them away. So if a dog's get into a fight, the best thing is to leave them in that scenario. Otherwise, your dog would be attacking every dog if your dog ever got into it here. Yeah.
Really?
Because that would be like that's
you
what
let them finish the confrontation.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to let them continue attacking. You can break it up, and then you notice that two dogs can get into a fight. You can split them up, and then you let them say hi again after a few seconds, and they're fine. Like nothing happened. Like so dogs are different than us. It takes us a lot longer to.
Well, thanks for those hints.